Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's y'all boy Sluu Hustle, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping back in. Before we get into this video, let me remind you all this is a reaction channel, so just bear with me as I give y'all this reaction. We're going to tap in with my boy Warren Cali. Let's see what's going on.
Back to another episode of Warren Cali. In this episode, I will detail Oakland's deadliest rapper.
Uh-oh, we in the Bay Area. Y'all know that's my second home.
ChaiBenjii has been the focus of many blogs and platforms, but in this episode, I'm going to take a deep dive into his life.
Okay.
Kai was born Makai Adams on November 5th, 2004, and will grow up in Oakland, California.
It's
He grew
Unchy
away
out
from his
there.
parents and had multiple siblings. When many think of Oakland, you might think of the early culture of the Black Panthers, the music scene, with rappers like MC Hammer, Too Short, Keek the Sneak, and a long list of others, along with side shows and the hyphy movement playing a major role in the culture of Oakland.
Man, nowadays we know Marshawn Lynch. That's what we know about Oakland. You hear me? Marshawn Lynch, Gary Payton, nigga.
Kai will miss all of that, and he will grow up in a completely different era of Oakland. Like most kids, he grew up playing sports, but he always dabbled in the streets, with the street life always being around him, was simply just going outside in his neighborhood.
Yep, that's how it is.
He started off small, with things like stealing bikes,
that's how it is,
and causing trouble in school.
Oh,
this led to always being around him, was simply just going outside in his neighborhood.
That's exactly how that shit started, though.
With things like stealing bikes, petty theft, and causing trouble in school. This led to him moving around from different homes to even different schools, and at a time moving to states like Alabama. With his infatuation to the streets at an early age, he would recall himself jumping off the porch as early as just 9.
Young as shit.
Living in places like Oakland, many youths grow up fast. Growing up in dangerous environments, kids develop emotional intelligence, independence, leadership, and resilience far beyond their years.
No
the
bullshit.
Tragedy isn't who they become, it's what they had to face to become it. Being tough, sharp, and respected is often a survival skill. Emotional vulnerability can feel unsafe, so kids armor up early. In wealthier areas, mistakes are cushioned. In places with fewer resources, the same mistakes can mean serious consequences.
No bullshit, though.
Kids learn fast, and there's a little margin for error in the hood.
That's what I will say. Like, I won't glorify growing up in the trenches by any means, bro. Like, would I have liked to grow up in a situation where it wasn't always so tough and I wasn't seeing all that shit that I was exposed to early? Yeah, but because of it, I would like to say that, like, I'm street smart. I would like to say that many people that grow up in the trenches and that are exposed to shit that children shouldn't be exposed to as early as 9 and younger and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I believe people be street smart. They're aware of what can and cannot happen in the streets versus the person that's hidden somewhere and sheltered. You know what I'm saying? That's not seeing the reality of what's really going on. That person might get a grasp of reality way too late, and by the time they do that, their life be fucked up. Not to say that niggas don't be fucking their life up in the trenches, but you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Oakland has always had one of the highest overall crime rates of any large California city. In the early 2010s, for example, in 2012, the total crime rate was around 8,000 crimes per 100,000 residents, much higher than the state national average, being around 3,000 per 100,000. Robbery rates, especially in the early 2010s, were extremely high nationally, which Oakland was sometimes characterized as having amongst the highest robbery rates in
I
the
believe
US
it.
for its size.
I fucking believe
Oakland
it.
homicide rate was frequently 3 to 6 times higher than the US national average.
Damn.
Overall, violent and property crimes will remain consistently elevated throughout the decade.
Yeah,
Although
I
there were
vouch
some
that
reductions
shit.
over time,
I vouch that shit. Property crime is like, I'm not gonna lie, like that shit is like wherever your all-time high is, that shit is the regular in Oakland. Like, they love this shit called bipping, bro. Like, they bust your car window and just grab. It's essentially car shopping, but instead of looking for the cars unlocked, it's on some fuck it. Like, that shit look like it got some valuable shit in there, or that they hopped out looking like they had some money, or they walked in the store, locked their car up, bust their window. Like, that's what they're on. So it's like, I know property damage is beyond whatever you say all-time high is, wherever you're from, that shit is beyond that times 100 in Oakland, bro.
Oakland in 2010
No
did
bullshit.
not fall to low levels.
I witnessed that shit firsthand, like walking out of
Living
school,
in
like, what
Oakland,
the fuck are you
most kids
niggas
became
doing?
affiliated with different gangs or cliques. And in Oakland, you hear names like Stubby and Case and other cliques that affiliated
Most
with those
definitely, I
gangs
most
under
definitely heard
those
of
umbrellas.
Case.
Kaya's affiliation would go to Case, which Case members are known to affiliate with the number 4.
Whoa.
And the life he was embarking on.
See, that's crazy. Hold on, that's crazy. These niggas pull up and then say, well, she might be waiting for the bus. What is this, a bus stop or something? Niggas pull up and jack her for her purse, broad day. Like, this is broad day, like, no ski on. He on some fucking shit.
Him being a part of robberies, shootings, and eventually several jail bids. At just 14, he was involved in a shooting that had him in jail for over a year fighting the case. While he was behind bars, he got bored, and he decided to start rapping. While being in jail,
I swear that's how everybody become a rapper though.
People like Serty and Roddy began putting his names in songs and had him lit before he ever picked up the mic. Chai was being placed in different placement centers during his incarceration, similar to a group homes, but with the death of one of his close friends, it led to him fleeing and going on the run, and he jumped right back into the streets.
When they run from the group home?
After fleeing, Kai didn't just stick to the streets. He started rapping, and his music started immediately taking off, with one of his first songs dropping in 2020 called No Cap. But Kai music depicted his street life being full of violence, for speaking on murders, dissing enemies, and deceased rivals.
That's the culture right now.
Reality of the street life and gang wars in Oakland. In the last 10 to 15 years of music, dissing enemies and deceased people has gained rappers from various cities and states a lot of traction and attention.
No bullshit. Niggas just want to know who you are. I swear, he finished my sentence for me, bro. I swear. Niggas are just so infatuated with murder and what's going on in other cities. You hop on a track, dissing your ops and they dead homies and what you've done to them niggas and what your homies done to them niggas. On the right beat, at the right time, you will blow up. Like, it's been proven, bro. Like, from the Bloodhound Lil Jeffs, Q50s, the Chicago niggas, you got Philly drill, you got New York drill, like, you got Texas drill. Like, if you hop on a beat at the right time, after some crazy, I'm talking about you just beat double homicide, you and your men come home, nigga, hop on the beat, you might blow the fuck up. Like, for real, like, it's really going on like that, bro.
And the violence
because niggas want to know what's going on.
And the music gave many fans a clue what was going on through these songs.
That shit is ridiculous to me, but I get it though.
If we were looking to see how violent Oakland
niggas are curious,
with him and his crew always flashing guns in their videos and making statements through their lyrics. Kai dropped a few more songs by the end of 2020, but by 2021, he turned it up, getting attention and recognition as being one of the biggest up-and-coming young artists from Oakland, where every song he dropped racking up hundreds of thousands of views. Songs like Dead Woadies, Bruce Lee, No Cap Part 3, Full Throttle, and Stretch 'Em will be some of his most popular songs in this time period. He stayed consistent with his music, releasing 2 mixtapes in 2021, the first being A Problem Child, and the other called Being a Bigger Stepper. But his music created more issues. He was getting dissed in songs just as much as he was doing
fucking bet. I bet.
Rappers from my
I bet.
Dissing Kai, with the likes of names like
you got some clout, nigga. I need that.
Nigga, we on you too if you come with him. Run into him in the can, bet I scuff niggas. Turning down shit, I got something for you tough niggas. ChaiBenjii and that bitch running scared. Ran out
killers, but for real, these niggas ham. That nigga ride straight Kai, he took his pole and made and drop ski.
Damn.
But just as the momentum,
niggas name dropping like shit, trying to catch a buzz.
Behind bars for 2 felony convictions,
shit,
evading police and assault with a deadly weapon. And by the end of 21, this killed the music push he created. Kai wouldn't be back on the streets dropping music until 2024.
Oh, he just came home last year or 2 years ago. Damn.
Since you've been down and everything, you know, like, what's been going on?
I was beating ass on phone now. I ain't gonna lie though. One nigga got me though. One nigga beat my ass, but after that, y'all know how I get, man. I was beating ass in that motherfucker on phone now. Beating ass.
Oh,
my
hold on. This nigga went. Hold on. This nigga's throwing me. I ain't gonna lie. Oakland is definitely a boiling pot, bro. Like, when I was out there in the Bay Area, I seen every race, Everything. Like I'll just say that everything. I seen everything. I seen the Asians trying to be black, the blacks trying to be Asians, the white trying to be black, the whites trying to be Asian, the Asians trying to be white. This shit was just ridiculously crazy. But I've never really came across Chicago niggas. This phone them shit is that must have just hit the streets when I got out of there.
And I was getting hella high in that bitch. I had walk, perks, everything a nigga could think of, nigga, on my baby, nigga. Ask about me in that juvenile hall, nigga. I'm a legend.
Whoa, this nigga was
Now I'm back on the street.
Come on, bro. I would have thought this nigga was locked up in. This nigga was in juvenile hall, making it seem like he was locked up in a prison living. Sweetie, hold on.
Man. He still didn't change his ways. He still just ops in his music, but stayed consistent, dropping a host of songs. His first song since being out was Fourth Day Out, and it was released in September of 2024. He was always known for having some of the most disrespectful lyrics in his songs. Since his release in 2024, he only got worse. Since he was in jail, the politics in Oakland got a lot deeper. It wasn't just Oakland gangs going against each other. Other cities nearby would start beefing with certain gangs throughout the Bay, or gangs from other cities would start to click up together, making new alliances.
That happens.
Causing many gangs to beef with other gangs from other cities. So Kai would now be going at gangs in San Francisco and Richmond, but beefing was nothing new to him, and this would go as far as cities and gangs from hours out. But Kai and his crew connected with other gangs from other cities, like Tear It Off in San Francisco.
Niggas be linking up like shit.
EBK, and the Apes in Sacramento.
Oh, they fuck with
Kai dropped his
EBK.
first album since his jail bid in November of 2024, called All for ChaiBenjii4, but the music never kept him out the streets. You can see him often on his block, and even going live with his ops like Little Red, who both of them were known for dissing each other in their songs. They would go live about who was the most active in the streets.
What came after that? Like,
Niggas are wild as shit.
For real though, bro.
Nathan.
Like, don't play like you don't know, bro.
Nathan at all.
Nigga said Nathan? Nathan at all?
And then I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. And then you ask me the question. Is y'all like that? No, y'all bunk as fuck on the dead homie. Y'all bunk. Y'all talk about shit.
All right, hold on.
Alright.
Hold on.
For the people that ain't interested in bunk like bullshit, trash, weak, you feel me? Also that Cali term, some Cali terminology. I'm gonna inform y'all on shit. But this shit right here, I say it in every video, bro. Like, I think this is the most played out shit. Like, get off the phone and go get up with that man. Like, I'll respect that before I respect some nigga. Like, I'm not hopping on live with no nigga. I'm not going back and forth with no media with no nigga. Get off the phone and go get up with that nigga. What the fuck? That nigga didn't kill your homie. You didn't kill this homie. Ain't nothing to talk about. What are we doing? Like, this shit is goofy to me, bro.
I'm speaking for
Clown ass niggas, man. Let me pull up the board. These niggas gotta get
one of them.
slapped, mo.
You're one of them rappers.
It's good,
Both
blood.
you
You can't
niggas.
call me
Nah,
no
brother,
more.
on my-
My mama, you can't call me no more. Hey,
I'm
you can't call me
Slap
no more.
both
Hey,
you
don't
niggas,
call me
stupid
no
ass
So
niggas.
what about this one? When I was just sitting on the green and y'all was talking about, and you just called me and said, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had to low on you and some other niggas, but I weighed my options and I didn't come to y'all because I knew it was gonna be some real smoke, so I went over there.
Wait.
Didn't you just tell me that?
Wait, I said that?
On my baby, you said
I
right
hope you didn't say
My
that.
options. That don't even, I don't even use words like that, nigga. I'm not that smart.
This nigga said I'm not that smart.
2025, Kai was making a lot of noise with the drop of a lot of songs. But what many didn't know for months, police
Nigga
were on
said I
Kai
ain't that
heels.
smart.
He was a wanted man, and he was on a run again, but stayed dropping music. And even during an interview with channels like Young TC, he would talk about the crime he was facing.
That allegedly you're on the run right now for murder. How heavy is that weighing on your mind right now?
Damn, he said that?
He said that.
That nigga said, damn, he said
I ain't
that?
never seen that. Why would he say that?
Came out allegedly.
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta go back. That might have been the best way you could play it though. Hold on. Nigga said, well, he said that? No, check it.
Damn, he said that?
Hold on. We gotta go back.
How heavy is that weighing on your mind right now?
Damn, he said that?
He said that.
What the fuck? Damn.
Nigga in the back talk about what the fuck? Nah, for real.
Why would he say that?
Came out allegedly you're on the run for murder right now. He did a whole story on YouTube that allegedly when you got out 3 weeks later that you caught a
That's
hack.
that bird.
It's on YouTube.
He said that's on YouTube.
Damn, I ain't never seen that before. That's crazy. Why would he make something up like that?
That's just the word on the street.
Oh shit.
From
Who is he
ChaiBenjii4,
talking about?
That's not true.
Damn, hell no. I ain't never heard of that shit. I ain't even, this is my first time. This is my first time even being out here before. Look, I live in Houston, Texas. I don't be out here. I ain't, hell no. That is crazy.
But with several months on the run,
Yo, sure, I ain't gonna lie, I give it to him. He tried to lie his ass off. That nigga talk about what? Why would he say that? It's my first time out here. I live in Houston, Texas. That is crazy. You tried it.
13th,
You tried it.
2025, during a traffic stop near Aspire Berkeley Academy Elementary School. Police ran his name and realized he was wanted for alleged murder.
Why the
But
fuck
they
would you
also found
stay?
a gun in the car, according
Fried.
to court records. Kai was arrested and held without bail. He also picked up another felony gun charge, on top of similar charges for allegedly possession of guns and ammunition used in an alleged homicide.
Damn.
He was also being accused
Oh
of
my gosh. Hold on. What? Hold on. What? This nigga had the gun on. Bro, hold on. Y'all heard that, gang? This nigga, bro, he had the gun from the homicide on him.
Gun charge, on top of similar charges for allegedly possession of guns and ammunition used in an alleged homicide.
If not the gun, the ammunition. So one or the other. He either got the gun or the ammunition used. Man, the exacts. Damn. Niggas be throwing me. Niggas be
He was
throwing
also
me.
being accused of aiding in the killing of a 50-year-old named Lamar Payne.
What?
Who was gunned down on September 7th.
Oh, this nigga's hell.
During a wild shootout between at least 3 gunmen.
A recent shooting that killed one man. KTVU's Amber Lee joins us live tonight in Oakland after speaking with the victim's relatives and neighbors. Amber?
That's sad.
Mike, neighbors tell me they're too scared to even walk around the area. A family member says the victim was visiting the neighborhood when he was killed.
Damn.
We are looking at a bullet that went through a 3-year-old's window right here in Deep East Oakland.
Ken Houston shows me the bullet that he says penetrated
shit.
the wall of a child's second-floor bedroom window on Friday just after 8 p.m.
Damn,
It was in an
bruh.
East Oakland neighborhood near the San Leandro border.
They got it popping like that out East Oakland.
This is war.
You know,
This
I was
is
out
war
West
in desperate
Oakland.
times. We need
When I did my time, you feel me? When I was out there playing ball and all that, I lived out West Oakland and shit when I was out there. I definitely know the whole city gets cracking, but damn, bro. East Oakland, y'all niggas got it bumping like that?
Houston lives in the area and he's running for Oakland City Council. He says it was a stray bullet from a shooting just down the street that killed a man. Neighbors tell me dozens of shots were fired.
They let shit
Family and
off.
friends have identified the victim as Lamar Payne.
Oakland police said they had surveillance footage identifying Kai as one of the 3 gunmen involved in the shooting.
Damn.
Another man named Keontae, who was 18, was charged with murder. But
Damn.
was released from jail after his attorney argued that he was a promising college student with a good argument for self-defense. The third suspect was identified as a 21-year-old named Tamarcus, who's also in jail facing 4 separate felony cases, which include charges of robbery, gun possession, and also carrying a loaded gun in public, and unlawful firearm activity. Authorities said that Tamarcus and Kai are part of the Baby Benji gang, also known as BBG, an offshoot of Case, and that they were also being investigated for a string of robberies with another gang member in 2024. Police identified Tamarcus from surveillance footage of a shootout.
Damn.
And said it was easy to identify him off distinctive features, and also a right hand that is a missing finger. The victim, Lamar Payne, was killed after at least 2 gunmen allegedly began shooting at someone who returned fire. A customer inside the store heard the commotion and pulled out a gun and rushed outside, but never fired his gun. Authorities said at the time, another man who was driving by in the area suffered minor injuries when a bullet struck his vehicle and caused broken glass to cut his face.
Damn.
While behind bars, Kai would release his latest album in July of 2025, called The Biggest SOG, and he would plead his innocence, even stating that he would beat the case and be home soon. But with his court date still going on, it's to be determined.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's not forget they said there was a promising college student. That nigga's most likely about to talk to get the best deal he can. You gotta remember, he was charged for murder and he already got out on bail off the lawyer saying that he was a promising college student with a future and shit. So he's probably gonna talk. These niggas are probably going down for that body. If not, he's probably going down for the other one because they said something about ammunition. I don't wish jail on nobody. I wish niggas just move smarter, bro. I make these reactions to put them out there to let y'all know this is what the fuck is going on. And if you're going to do some of the sources, don't go down the same fucking path. It's your boy Sluu Hustle. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you stayed to the end of the video, please drop a like. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought was the wildest part of this video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, man. We on our way to 1,000 subs. I got something for one lucky person. Depending on how fast I get to 1,000, I only need 140 more subs. I may pick 3 lucky winners in this raffle while I'm giving away some cash, man. It's your boy Sluu Hustle. Please subscribe now.